During the conclusion of Goku and Moro's battle, Goku had all of his energy stolen and absorbed by the Planet Eater. Luckily, Vegeta was able to supply him with a sufficient amount of energy for him to at least access Super Saiyan Blue. Even Dende chips in, apologizing to Goku for not being much help, since his divine energy was still developing. Later on, Vegeta receives a large quantity of God Ki from Oob himself. Although this arc was a bit shaky, we did learn new things. New things about pre-existing elements in the Dragon Ball universe. We learned that Kid Buu was in possession of the Grand Kaioshin's God Ki, or Grand Supreme Kai, for you dub dudes. I'm a dub dude, but you know how it is. Some of the Japanese terms just sound cooler. Anyway, yeah, so Kid Buu has the Grand Kaioshin's God Ki, and it's now inside of Oob. That makes sense. What I didn't know was that Dende had God Ki as well. We know how powerful God Ki truly is. It's a whole different concept of power compared to the other fighters in the Dragon Ball universe. What bothered me was the fact that pre-existing characters that supposedly had God Ki proved to be completely useless when it came to actual combat, even being killed by characters possessing normal Ki. So I decided to think deeply about this. Dende is in possession of God Ki, though a small amount since it's still developing. The reason why he has God Ki is because he's Kami. Kami is Japanese for God. So yeah, he's God. The position of Kami is of the lowest of the God hierarchy. Dende is only the god of the earth. He's a planetary god. So he's still a god though. He's definitely still a god. So if Dende is still developing God Ki, that would mean that the Kami before him, who had been Kami for about 319 years, definitely had God Ki. Unlike Dende, Kami's been in that position for centuries and should have completely developed his God Ki. If that is indeed the case, then King Kai, a god who is 2 positions higher than Kami, should definitely have God Ki. We already know that Supreme Kais have God Ki. And we know just how powerful God Ki is, like I said before. It's a force capable of destroying an entire universe. So here are the questions I just couldn't stop asking myself. Why was Kami bodied by Piccolo during the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai? Why was Piccolo bodied by Imperfect Cell after merging with Kami? Why did King Kai die once Cell self-destructed on his home planet? And lastly, why is Shin such a useless fighter during the entirety of the Buu saga? This can easily be answered by saying Toriyama didn't come up with God Ki until Battle of Gods, but that would make things boring. I can only think of 2 possible answers, and I think they're pretty convincing. The first time we see God Ki in its purest form is in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Beerus displayed his superiority over the Z fighters with ease. I mean, he beat Piccolo's ass with chopsticks, bro. Like, well, come on, man. It isn't until Goku gains the ability to use God Ki in the form of Super Saiyan God that we see someone put up a decent fight against the Hakaishin, or God of Destruction. At this point, we were all under the assumption that anyone possessing God Ki is automatically stronger than anyone possessing normal Ki. That was until Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Goku and Vegeta has surpassed the universe-threatening power of Super Saiyan God in their base forms. Not only that, but they now have Super Saiyan Blue, which is just Super Saiyan God going Super Saiyan. And if you want to use the Super Saiyan multiplier, that's 50 Super Saiyan Gods for the price of 1, bro. Goku and Vegeta gained all of this power only for Frieza to surpass them in 4 months. How is it possible for Frieza to defeat someone possessing so much God Ki? Well, it's simple. Quantity. Super Saiyan God Goku is basically just base form Goku using God Ki. If we put Battle of Gods, base Goku versus Super Saiyan God Goku, God Goku's easily gonna win. It's over. It's game. However, Resurrection of base Goku would clap Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God Goku. And he's using normal Ki in his base form. So, the truth is, that God Ki is far superior to Mortal Ki, but if a mortal has an enormous amount of Ki, I'm talking astronomical, reality-altering amounts. they could surpass the God Ki user. Jiren is a perfect example of such a mortal. So let's go back to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Each time a God Ki user was defeated or killed, they were up against someone with enough mortal ki to eclipse their God Ki. Piccolo was far stronger than Kami during the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, and Perfect Cell absorbed enough bio life to surpass Piccolo. But for a quick note, Piccolo probably didn't have any God Ki anymore since Kami was no longer Kami, hence the Dragon Balls disappeared. So yeah, that might not be a good argument. But Cell was definitely more powerful than King Kai, and Shen is a bit of a special case. He feared Majin Buu, and Buu had God Ki. I still think Buu can be used in this argument, despite having God Ki, because he never uses it. He sticks with his demonic energy instead because he doesn't know how to use God Ki. I got that one from a Geekdom video. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm pretty sure Shin wouldn't be able to take out Deborah though. Not only that, but 3 Kaioshin were killed by Buu before he even absorbed the Grand Kaioshin. So yeah, this could actually be the end of the video, if there wasn't a small problem. God Ki cannot be sensed by mortals, and Goku teleports to King Kai's planet by tracking his energy on a daily basis. So how can we make this make sense? Well, I might have something up my sleeve. Throughout Dragon Ball Super's run, we've seen 2 types of God Ki being used. Regular God Ki and Hakaishin Ki. We've seen mortals use both of these divine powers, and the difference in their power prior to using divine energy is evident. But what if there aren't just 2 types of God Ki? What if all the gods have different types of ki from each other based on their positions on the god hierarchy? I think this makes perfect sense. I mean, that would explain why Kami was so powerless against the constant threats against Earth. This could possibly explain why Shin sucks so fucking badly. I mean, let's take a look at Kami. He can create Dragon Balls. His life is linked with the Dragon Balls. If he dies, no Dragon Balls. That's a pretty important position. He can also see the entire planet from the lookout with some eyesight ability, I don't know, but he's basically the all-seeing eye of Earth. Yeah, that's not much, but it's something. King Yama and King Kai never really fight, so I'm gonna skip them. The Supreme Kai, however, is an interesting case. All of them are. Shin's life is linked with Beerus, so it makes sense that he would have God Ki. Shin's God Ki was not sufficient enough to even fight Buu. But there are stronger Supreme Kais. Enter Goku Black. When Goku Black travels to the past and fights Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he was outputting Kaioshin energy throughout the fight. Whis even knows who this energy belongs to. Zamasu, the Supreme Kai that stole Goku's body. He has the soul of a Supreme Kai, thus possessing the ki of one. That explains why his hair turns pink instead of blue when he transforms into a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Here's another strange thing though. Goku Black was using God Ki in his base form, yet his hair was not red. Maybe the ki of a Supreme Kai isn't as divine of that of a Super Saiyan God and a God of Destruction. Luckily, Goku Black has the same God Ki Goku and Vegeta possesses alongside his Supreme Kai energy, thus allowing him to use the superior Super Saiyan Rose instead of Super Saiyan Blue. Now let's talk about regular God Ki. We're all familiar with it. It's far superior than the previous divine powers I mentioned before. We've seen Goku and Vegeta use it in the form of Super Saiyan God. We then witnessed them take it to the next level with Super Saiyan Blue and Rose in Goku Black's case. In the manga, Toppo possesses regular God Ki. And it's black and white, but on the colored page it's red. So I'm guessing regular God Ki is red like Super Saiyan God. Huh, who knew? Last but not least, there's the energy of destruction. God of Destruction's ki. So, if the name isn't self-explanatory enough, only gods of destructions can use this power. Oh, and in the anime, Toppo uses this instead of the normal ki that he uses in the manga. So yeah, this is arguably the most powerful version of God Ki. It has the power to erase things. I mean, if you're killed by a Hakai, there is no afterlife. You'll cease to exist. So yeah, Hakai Shinki is no joke. It is possible to overpower God Ki the same way you would overpower a normal Ki user. An astronomical amount of Ki. Golden Frieza does this, stopping the God of Destruction's Ki from erasing him and condensing it into the palm of his hands. I'm not sure where Ultra Instinct would go on this list. As far as I'm concerned, it uses normal God Ki. But it is possible that it is a bit different from regular God Ki. I mean, maybe it might be a little bit similar to Angels, since they seem to have the Ultra Instinct thing down. Who knows? Speaking of Angels, they also possess God Ki. I don't know what makes theirs so special, but I'm going to assume that this is the most godly of all the godly keys, because this shit is fucking ridiculous. I mean, the shit they do is nonsensical. I mean, rewinding time, teleporting a baby out of a woman's womb in perfect condition. No nonsense, bro. Like, bro, the cord is gone, nothing, bro. No mess, is perfect. Already wearing clothes, like, bringing people back to life, creating their own time-space dimension. I don't even know, man. I mean, the Angels are just something else. But, yeah, I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you guys have any thoughts, feel free to comment below and let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think about these two theories of mine. If you guys agree with them, think they make sense, or if you think I'm fucking stupid and should stop, let me know below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.